One afternoon, I was in the driveway watching my dad work on his car. I believe it was a 1979 Datsun 210. And I want to say it was blue, but I can't be 100% on that. He was working on the clutch, and he had blocks behind the wheel so it wouldn't roll down the driveway. Once he was finished and went inside to clean up and take a nap, I decided to go out there and play with the shifter. I sat in the car and started shifting. It was in neutral. I pulled it down into second, went into third, into first, back into second, then third again, put it down in reverse, back into second, then neutral again. All went well. Then a couple days later, I went back out there to do it again. I was 8 years old, extremely bored, nothing else to do, so I go outside, hop in the car, and pull on the shifter to bring it out of first and go into second. But as soon as it went into neutral, the car started rolling down the driveway, and oh shit. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. Oh shit. The only thing I could think was, I've got to stop this car. I have got to stop this car. So I dove down into the driver's side floorboard, jammed on the brakes with my hand, stopping the car just outside of the driveway, but still in the middle of the road. And with perfect timing, my sister and her friends come driving around the corner. They nudge the car back up the driveway. My sister puts it back in gear, pulls up on the emergency brake, and I am fairly confident my dad to this day still has no idea it happened. So about a month later, my dad, my sister, and I took the same car to the beach, and I remember it had just rained. If you're from Florida or you've lived there for an extended amount of time, depending on what part of Florida you're in, depends on what time it's going to rain. On the east coast of Florida, you can count on it raining about 6:30, 7 p.m. If you're on the west coast of Florida, you can count on it raining at about 2 p.m. Set your watch to it. It was about 2:45, 3 p.m. We're cruising down this long road on the way to the beach. It's known for flooding. And just as we could see the bottom of the hill where the water collected, a little red Volkswagen Rabbit convertible looking thing stopped at the stop sign, and all my dad could say was, "Uh-oh." And he hit that water like he was clearing the way for Moses and all of his followers. I looked over and those guys had no idea what had hit them. They were probably 3/4 of the way through the new Journey album, and then splash! It was another 3 miles to the beach, and my dad didn't stop laughing the whole way. We get to the beach, everything's cool, all is well, playing in the water. Then all of a sudden I get this massive gurgle in my stomach that sent me running to my sister. Now I have got to poop. So she walks me down the beach to the public toilet. We had to walk about a half a mile up and down dunes and then up this giant wooden slope to get to the restrooms. I guess they wanted to make sure you really had to go. Just as I walked through the door, I could feel my butthole relaxing as if it was saying it had had enough. And that was the first time I remember shitting my pants in public. But the only time sober. So I'm 8 years old, I just shit my shorts, and I have no idea what to do. But of course, I sit down on the toilet, and as fast as possible I release my bowels like I've got the Blues Brothers on my side and we're on a mission from God. I was making so much noise farting and just this wet explosion coming out of my anus that the dude in the next stall was laughing his balls off. Now my underwear. Yes, luckily I was wearing underwear under my swim trunks. Needless to say, I left my soiled underwear on top of the toilet for all to see. And when I walked out and told my sister what had happened, she told me to go to the water and clean up because we got to get back to Mom and Dad, because it's time to go.